So I wanted to post this video for awareness purposes for anyone out there who still may be thinking that it can't happen to you. So let me try to start where I think it may have happened. Last Monday, I took my dog to my cousin's to get groomed, and at that point, everyone was feeling fine. However, later on that day, somebody that I was around there started to feel sick, and soon after tested positive. Now, I was planning on leaving to Milwaukee on Wednesday, so I set up my test as late as I possibly could. I was tested on Tuesday, and my test results came back the following day. I was negative. I got on the plane and left, and was in Milwaukee with all of Vivi's family and started feeling sick on Saturday. My symptoms were, runny nose, sore throat, headache. As far as the not being able to taste or smell, I don't think that happened for me. Truthfully, right now, I feel very guilty at the possibility of me maybe having contracted it on Monday, thus making the test unable to detect it on Tuesday, and having then brought that to Vivi's family. And the reason why I wanted to say something was because, truthfully, throughout all of this, throughout the entire pandemic, I'd like to think that I've been doing a decent job at, distancing myself from other people, not, going to be around other people for the most part. I was around my immediate family multiple times, but that's about it. And, I just wanted to say, to anyone out there who's thinking like, I'm taking the proper precautions, the likelihood that it would happen to me is very low, that you may be wrong, and yeah, don't get me wrong, I feel, terrible right now, but, far worse than that, like I said, is the, tremendous amount of guilt that I have right now at the possibility of me having, passed this on to, people who are much more susceptible to becoming really sick from this, and I just wanted to tell people out there, and also I wanted to make sure that it's clear that I found out this morning, and as soon as I got those results, we made sure to let everybody know who was around us, who maybe even possibly could have, come in contact with the virus because of myself, which obviously is the right thing to do. And I plan on quarantining for the next 10 days. Actually, Kaiser, when they sent me the results, said that I needed to quarantine from 10 days from when I started to feel sick, which for me was this past Saturday, which means that I'll be quarantining up until next Wednesday, meaning I'm not leaving, I'm not going anywhere. And I'm posting this video not to ask for sympathy from anybody, because truthfully, I don't want that. I don't necessarily feel like I deserve that right now. And honestly, I don't think that I handled the news that well this morning. Really, I just want to say I hope everybody out there stays safe. Take care of yourselves. Maybe more than you even thought you were. Because trust me when I say, when I'm talking about where I maybe potentially had gotten it last Monday, I was there for maybe 5 minutes. I was wearing a mask. And I also want to say this, that if, this person's watching this, that I don't feel any animosity for anyone right now. It could happen to any of us. And really, I wanted to tell the story because, I saw this graphic that talked about how you could contract the disease one day, get tested the next day, test negative, and then go about your business thinking that you were negative and pass it on to other people. And that is exactly the situation that I find myself in. And I feel terrible about it, truthfully. I may have passed it on to my mother-in-law. Be safe, be well, take care of yourselves.